Tim, I guess it's good to see you back, man. I guess.
Heck yeah, man. Good to see you guys. Looking
back
good.
Together. You had
looking
our back.
real good.
Danny, you held up your part. You brought Tim here. We told you would. Not that you had a real choice, but you brought him here.
I sure did. I slid right in there, gave him the old low blow. Biceps could barely fit, but what can you do? You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you've been working out as much as Timothy Dons.
I just feel bad for the Coaster Club and Jesse Emerson. Halloween night, 6-man tag.
They don't know what's coming to them. They don't know how good of friends we are, fellas. They don't know that I got your back, you got mine. We're a unit.
We all got each other's back.
That's all it's about. It's nice to see you guys again, man.
Alright, Tim. Now that the cameraman's gone, what's up, man? Where have you been?
I've been in Philadelphia, I've been in Illinois.
You don't answer calls, you don't answer texts.
Fellas, it's not like that. I've been trying to better myself. I'm trying to become the best professional wrestler I can be. And quite frankly, if you saw me out there tonight, you guys are great. I gotta do something to fit in with you two champs.
You want to say or talk about how we're good friends? We got each other's backs.
Of course we are.
I know I got Donovan's back. Donovan's got my back. And what did you do for us? You left us with Danny O'Brien. You brought Danny over. Shut up, Danny.
He's cost us our titles.
You see,
I'm sorry I wasn't there. I gotta do some stuff on myself, you know? I won't be there for you guys. The 31st.
Make sure.
What have you been doing to these guys?
What you
used to be so...
Welcome, wrestling fans, to this very special HWA Fear for All edition of The Pulse. I am your host, Chris the Brain. Joining me once again, New Attitude Ron Mathis, and we are going to be talking about Halloween night, the Donald E. Prue Center in Norwood. It's HWA Fear for All, and at the top of the show, we saw a glorious thing, if you ask me.
Like Glorious Green Tights?
Not like your green tights. I'm talking about the problems that have come between Tim Donst, the hybrids, and that idiot manager of them, Danny O'Brien.
That is just like you, Brain. That is just like you.
We just saw it.
You pick out the guys in the HWA that you don't like, the guys that aren't named Chris, the guys that aren't named Williams, and you stir the pot to try to make them look bad.
No.
They're
We
friends.
just saw.
Friends argue. It's what happens. You would know if you had any.
I do have friends.
Like who?
Unlike you.
I have millions of friends.
Millions of friends.
Millions.
You're an idiot. You know that?
I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Whatever, Brain.
There's a great debate, and that's why we have him here on the show. But right now, standing by a man who has a great title match ahead of him, it is the HWA Heavyweight Champion, King Vu, Richard Phillips.
You smell that, boys? Do you smell the anticipation in the air? It's coming this Saturday. That's right, October 31st. All Hallows Eve, the HWA will be back in the Norwood Rec Center, and King Vu, your HWA Heavyweight Champion, will be headlining that show against Jake Christ. Jake Christ. Jake Christ. Jake Christ. Everywhere I go, I hear about Jake Christ. How great of an HWA champion he was. How long he held the championship. Guess what, folks? I beat Jake Christ. I did. I did. I beat Jake Christ. I did what no one else could do. I pinned him to the mat. 1, 2, 3. And that is why I am your HWA Heavyweight Champion. And you know what? I am so sick and tired of hearing about you, Jake Christ. If you're looking, if you're listening, I want to relay a message to you personally. And just to show you how serious I am about this message, I'm gonna take my crown off and I'm gonna step out this robe and I'm gonna let you know that on the 31st, All Hallows Eve, Jake Christ, you have one shot! That's it! One shot at glory! One shot to get you back on the top where you were before I dethrone you. One shot. Jake, Chris. Can you do it? Huh? Can you do it? You got to show me. This is not a democracy. It's a monarchy. King Vu.
Welcome back to this very special HWA Fear for All edition of The Pulse. It's coming. It's coming to Norwood on Halloween night, October 31st, 8 p.m. start. Tickets, $10. Unless you're a kid 14 and under, then just $5. There's going to be a costume contest. There's going to be candy for the kids.
Sounds pretty lame.
And let me tell you, one of the big selling points, this man will not be there. So that alone...
Selling point, that is not a selling point. The only people that are going to be heard from that is the people from Norwood. And let me tell you what, HWA management, in typical fashion, they offered me a match, but it had no hype and absolutely no payoff for me. Let me tell you what, Ron Mathis is the biggest star in the HWA.
Really?
In fact, Ron Mathis is the HWA, and I need to be treated accordingly. So, in protest of that disrespect, you know what I'm going to do on Halloween night?
What's that?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay home in beautiful Chillicothe. Beautiful Chillicothe. I'm going to find myself a Halloween party. I'm going to find myself some skanks. And I'm going to some skanks. And I'm going to have myself a good old time. And let's see how the HWA does without me when there's 6 people in the crowd.
I think there'll be more than 6 people. We always get a great turnout in Norwood, and I'll tell you why. One of the reasons is some of the great matches. You said 6. We've got 6 big matches, including JT Starr taking on. It was a transition. Very good.
Good.
That's why I'm a broadcaster, and that's why you're an idiot.
I love it.
Let me tell you something. Here's something you want to think about. JT Starr, you know who his opponent is on Halloween night? Well, you should. You know him quite well. Shank Barzini, the man who defeated my Calm down!
He didn't beat me!
Lunatic!
Beat your stupid ICP music! I was distracted. I'm going to kill that old man.
Music distracts him, folks.
It's ICP! They suck so bad!
Okay, ADD. They got drugs for that. But how about, you know, we talked about 6, the number 6. 6-man tag team action.
I hate you.
It's fine. The Hybrids and Tim Dunce, if they can get along and be together.
Stir the pot.
They will be taking on the Kosher Club.
They're Jews.
And Jesse Emerson. What do you got? Got any wonderful words?
He thinks because he puts his initials on his tights, he's so awesome. I could do that. Shut up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another big match is a handicap match as the Noble Bloods challenge the man standing by right now, Dave Christ.
Fakers.
They've been here for a month now. What do you think so far?
I love it. I've seen some of the best matches I've seen in years, some of the best wrestlers I've seen in years.
Yeah, that Jay Chris, he's something, isn't he?
He's pretty solid. You too, sir.
Well, I do what I do. But did you hear about that challenge?
I heard about the challenge. Are you going to accept?
I don't know. I mean, those 2 jokers, you're quite funny. You want to challenge the Irish Airborne to a tag match. You 2 versus the greatest tag team to ever step foot in HWA. That's not me tooting my own horn. That's me speaking from experience. We've beaten everybody HWA has to offer. My brother, the longest reigning heavyweight champion. Oh, that's right. That's right. He has a heavyweight championship match that night. So your challenge has some holes in it. But don't worry, Dave Chris is used to filling holes. You 2 want to challenge me? I'll accept that challenge. And I'll raise you this. Anything you guys want to throw at me, throw it at me. I'm not backing down from anybody.
there. Big news here in the HWA, November the 20th. Friday night, we're going to be in downtown Cincinnati. The ICF Fight Club, another MAV TV taping. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited about that. But what do you got this glow about you?
Let me tell you, I'm excited about that too. Ron Mathis on national TV. Everyone's going to see how truly great New Attitude is. After this, there's going to be little kids going to school wearing green tights, trying to look like me. It's going to be awesome.
Well, that is, of course, unless Shank Barzini takes your spot on that show, too.
You know what? You might not make it to TV taping, Brain.
Oh, really?
Are you
threatening?
Falcon Arrow on the hard floor right now.
You better
that might be what's about to go down.
See that guy over there? It's my lawyer.
Of course.
Exactly. Smart. But we're not here to talk about November 20th right now. There'll be more information on that. Of course, stay tuned to HWAonline.com for more details. But we're here to talk about HWA Fear for All. We heard from him earlier. King Vu, Richard Phillips. Yes, he's the king. He is the HWA Heavyweight Champion. He's one half of the Tag Team Champions. He's living large right now.
He's a big guy.
But he's going to take on the longest reigning HWA Heavyweight Champion in history. Jay Christ. That's exactly right. He's earned.
That's what I'm saying about Aaron Williams. How about Beach?
Aaron Williams and John Moxley.
Moxley.
We saw that was going to happen as well on Halloween. But I'm here to talk about Jay Christ. One shot. He's getting one shot at regaining the top spot in this company. What do you think of that?
I think it's shocking that the same people keep getting the top shots. When do I get my shot? When do I get my shot?
Probably when you can beat Shank Barzini. That would be my assumption.
He didn't beat me!
I saw him.
A, there was the distraction. B, there was a handful of the glorious green tights. And C, shut up! Prig.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think Ron Mathis is all wind out for this episode of The Pulse. And you got some more?
I'd like to see anyone work with you without getting angry and whining. You're a jerk.
Am I?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
I'm not.
Standing by right now, he is the man who will challenge Richard Phillips on Halloween night at HWA Fear for All. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Christ.
Tag team champion. For some reason, it doesn't feel the same. I was HWA Heavyweight Champion for 13 and a half months, 407 days. Richard Phillips, you're no king to me. It doesn't matter if you want to admit it or not. I gave you shot after shot after shot. Yeah, granted, you beat me. But I wasn't 100%. My neck was all jacked up. My shoulders jacked up. I wasn't even 50%. But Halloween night in Norwood, Ohio. Now that I'm all good, I'm all 100%. That's all I need is one shot. One opportunity. Because you're looking at two-time HWA Heavyweight Champion, Jay Christ.